the Oscar Awards was completely shocked by a surprise special guest for the 2020 ceremony. At least it was a surprise for the attendees of the 92nd Annual Academy Awards. Eminem showed up and he performed Lose Yourself to the full packed house. I gotta say, this was a surprise for me to see Eminem coming out on TV for this. And when I say for this, I mean to do Lose Yourself, although I obviously understand that he's doing it because they're celebrating sort of movie soundtracks, and it was that part of the Academy Awards. And obviously, Lose Yourself, one of the most successful and iconic movie soundtrack songs of all time. But it still felt out of place, but in a good way. It was like somebody crashed the wedding, but it was the guy that you wanted to invite, but you didn't think he'd come. You know what I mean? Eminem is he's like a god. And when you see people like Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt nodding their heads and having like a look of awe, like there's a superhero in the room. I mean, the damn girl who played Wonder Woman was looking like there was a superhero in the room. It's so cool to see those worlds mesh. I feel like there's this weird parallel between all of the arts where sort of actors really seem to resonate with musicians. Because it's just like, it's a line it's such a fine line, and a lot of them do musicals, and I feel like a lot of them secretly have aspirations to be artists and would like to, but maybe it doesn't work for their brand or what have you. And the same sort of goes with music and sports. You see a lot of rappers, they just seem to resonate with sports and to resonate with that sort of culture. So sort of like the collab I never knew I needed or never thought I would want. Eminem came out and he had an orchestra behind him, including a bunch of violins, drums, and they sounded really, really damn good. The mixing for this event was incredible. Eminem's live microphone sounded great. It seemed like he was having some issues with his in-ear monitor clip, which was clipped to his hip. It was falling out of his pocket and it was dangling. So I was concerned that he'd have issues hearing and he wasn't going to be able to keep going with the live performance, but obviously it's Eminem. If anybody could overcome something like that, it would be him. I also like the fact that he just came out, he did his greatest single of all time, and he left. He didn't use it as a platform to make a speech. He didn't use it as a platform to talk about serious world issues, as he's sort of done semi-frequently recently. So I just really enjoyed it. It was to the point. And again, just to see the looks on those people's faces who have accomplished and amounted to so much, be in awe of this guy, is really just a testament and a testimony to how incredible he really is.